Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a pack with me video for flight attendant training. I am so excited. This is going to be a pretty long video, so grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, because I have a lot to show you guys. I will be gone for 6 weeks. This is for anyone who is traveling for a long period of time. You can also use this if you're not traveling for a long period of time. You can take my tips and tricks that I have learned as being a flight attendant and put them to your own use. So if you are new to my channel, thank you guys so much for visiting. Don't forget to hit that little red button and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and let's get into it. So I'm going back to flight attendant training if some of you guys may have missed that announcement, or if you are new to my channel. I was a flight attendant for a regional airline, and I am going to a mainline carrier. I cannot specify who the carrier is just for company policies, but I am very excited. When going to flight attendant training, there are some key things that you should be bringing with you, and that is kind of what I'm going to share with you today. So guys, first and foremost, this video is going to be in collaboration with Away Travel. I got the large suitcase this time, so I know you guys are usually used to seeing my carry-on, which I did want to show you guys the difference to kind of compare the two. So this is the large size. This is the biggest size that they have, and I got it in this, like, I think it's called Stone. I'll leave it on the screen if I'm wrong, but it is a tannish color, and then this is the one that I usually use. So I'll be bringing both with me to training, just so you can kind of get the size difference. So this one is much larger, it can definitely pack a lot more, but there is a size difference in case if you are curious. And then here is it sideways as well. On the inside, you see here that they have patent pending compression system, so it really helps if you're an overpacker because it helps compress everything and you can fit more stuff in there. Of course, you know, it has the 360-degree spinner wheels, which I love because you always get a really smooth ride in the airport. And the large size does have the TSA approved combination lock built in the top so that you don't have to worry about anyone getting into your suitcase. So Away's great because they have a lifetime warranty, so if anything breaks on it, they will fix it for the rest of your lifetime. So guys, for $20 off a suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/carry and use promo code CARRY at checkout. So check out my description box because I will leave all the links listed below there. And now let's get into showing you what I'm packing for these 6 weeks. Okay guys, so for packing, I'm going to do this side of the suitcase, the farther side, all gonna be the stuff that I will wear to class. So all of my business professional, business casual clothes. So first I'm going to show you guys what I have in here already. So at the bottom here I have a bunch of like suit jackets. So these are just blazers. This one I got a long time ago from Vince Camuto. This one is from Chouse. And I've already gone through and tried these on with every outfit to make sure that they go with a lot of things and I'm not just wasting space. Plain black is essential, and then this gray one goes with this suit that I wore to my interview. So I'm just laying these on the bottom of the suitcase. Let me try and zoom in. I'm just going to lay these right at the bottom here, just because I feel like when you fold them, they take up a lot more space. And then we have a nice base for the rest of the clothes. Okay, so then I'm just going to show you guys the pants real quick. And I will leave all of my packing cubes listed below. They are super helpful if you are trying to be organized and get a lot of use out of your space. So these are the Eat Bags packing cubes. These are my favorite, but I will also be using some from Amazon just because I don't have enough of the Eat Bags ones for everything in here. So I'm bringing a basic black pant. These are all pretty business professional. I'm gonna try and find another pair at TJ Maxx. These are just the ones that I have. So basic black will go with everything. And then I have a basic pencil skirt. This gray skirt does fit me. It's a little big. This is the matching skirt to that suit top. So I'm going to bring this with in case if we have like a really formal day where I need to be all suited up. And then I just have a pair of navy pants. I got these from Marshall's for 20 bucks. These are great. This is by the brand Carolina Belle, Montreal. Hopefully you can see that. So these look really great on. And then I'm bringing a pair of same type of pant, but khaki. So all of those colors will kind of go with everything really well. Then I will lay this right on top of here. I have this huge pink cube. I don't like these ones as much. They're not as durable, but they get the job done. So almost every single top I'm bringing can be worn with at least 2 bottoms that I brought. And I like to bring enough so I don't have to feel like I have to do laundry every single day. First off, I'm bringing a white cami just to wear underneath any shirts that might be see-through. And then I'm bringing just an array of white shirts. So like this is a collared shirt. You want it to be business professional. This one looks really great underneath suits. This one I got from Forever 21 a while back. Really professional, but it's a little see-through, so I have to wear the cami underneath it. And I brought kind of an assortment of things where I can layer. I brought a few sweaters, but I also brought mostly lightweight pieces just so that I can layer it. So I love turtlenecks. I feel like they always look really professional. You can put them under a cardigan, you can put them under blazers, you can wear them by themselves, and they always look really put together. So I brought quite a few turtlenecks. I brought one in black. This one is just ribbed. I brought one in khaki, and then I also, it's drying right now, it's drying on the rack. It is just another black one, but it's sleeveless. So turtlenecks are a great route to go, and it covers everything up. And then I'm bringing a few pops of color. I'm bringing this really pretty blue one. I just got this at TJ Maxx. It's from the brand Rose Plus Love. Really cute. And that goes with a lot as well. My tip to you guys is just to make sure that the pieces that you're bringing can be really versatile and you can wear with a lot of different outfits. I have like striped shirts, I have polka dotted chiffon shirts, and I just feel like they don't go with quite as much, so I don't want to take up space packing those if I can't wear them often. And then since they're striped and stuff, like people know, like, oh, she just wore that, that's a stripe, you know what I'm saying? Like people will remember that more than just like a white shirt. So it won't seem like you're repeating the outfits all the time. So when packing, sometimes you just have to play with things and make them fit. It's kind of like putting puzzle pieces together. So it's nice that packing cubes really compress everything down, and then you have the extra compression that the suitcase offers you too. So it really helps when you get things with compression. So in flight attendant training, they are going to ask you to purchase a pair of black heels. Each company is different, but I'd say it's safe for me to say that you want to get anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inches. Don't quote me, but it's pretty safe for me to say that. So I really, really like these. These are from Bikini. If you guys want me to do an entire video on flight attendant shoes, let me know because I have quite a few, but these ones just kind of go with everything and they're really, really comfy. Before training, I wanted to bring a coat that looked somewhat professional. Like I have a bunch of like casual coats, I guess you could say, but I wanted to get something that I thought would work if it's cold, if it's windy, if it's raining, but it's lightweight enough to, in case it gets warm. So I got this London fog coat. I got it in a small, and it's just a tan raincoat. This is great. That's what it looks like. I'll try it on. It looks a little snug because I have my sweater on, but I swear it's almost too big. I feel like I should have kind of gotten an extra small, but you get the gist of it now. I am bringing this coat with, but I will be wearing this when I go to the airport, so I'm not going to pack it with me. So the other pair of shoes that I plan on wearing a majority of the time, I ordered from TJ Maxx online. These are the American Glamour. I'm not even going to try it. This is what it looks like. And I got these in an 8.5, which is my true size. This is what they look like. It has to have something that has a closed back. These kind of were like the best of both worlds. It was a flat, but in the front it looks like a mule. So I love these. I feel like going with a great basic black flat is just super smart because it goes with everything. And I don't want to overpack on shoes that I have to wear to class. I want to bring some slippers and some comfy shoes. You know what I'm saying? But that is all that I'm bringing for wearing to class and everything. So I'm going to zip this side up. So I'm allowed to check 2 bags and they cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. So I'm trying to split up the weight. So on this side I'm going to pack my toiletries bag because this thing's pretty heavy. And then in here I have all of, this looks crazy, I'm sure, my socks, underwear, tights, bras. I put everything in here. I brought enough underwear for 14 days, 2 weeks, and enough, I brought like 10 pairs of socks or something crazy like that, 2 sports bras and 2 regular bras. So another thing, make sure you bring tights and pantyhose. So I just have everything in this packing cube. So I'm going to put this right over there. Okay, sorry for the quick outfit change. I forgot that I wanted to pack the sweatshirt that I was wearing, and I'm meeting my girlfriend out for drinks after this, so I figured I might as well just change now. So now I'm moving on to the good stuff that I like, which is comfy clothes. So in here, I just have a few tees. I think I packed 3 or 4 t-shirts, and then I packed 3 pairs of pajamas. I love these night shirts. I packed 2 of these just because they're long and they're comfortable, and I tend to get pretty warm when I sleep. And I packed a matching set of pajamas from Victoria's Secret just because I feel like they kind of double as sweatpants. So then I'm just packing 1 pair of like soft shorts. I'm going to pack 2 pairs of leggings. Zella leggings are my favorite. You can get them at Nordstrom. Then I am bringing 2 pairs of sweatpants. I'm bringing just this all plain black velvet one and just some Adidas joggers. So for sweatshirts, I am bringing the one that I just had on. I get a ton of questions about this. This is from Thread and Supply. I'll leave one listed below if I can find it online. I am bringing just a plain black Boulder one, Lake Geneva, and then just this pink Adidas one. For fun, in case it gets warm, if there's like a hot tub or something, I'm probably just going to bring this red one. These are all from Cupshe. I love this brand. They're just really great quality material. This one's just this really pretty red, and I love the detailing. And then the bottoms look like this. So I'm going to bring 1 one-piece and 1 two-piece. I recently just did an order from them, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is another swimsuit from Cupshe. And this is the top. They just have really unique pieces. This one's my favorite. This one's very small though, so yeah. All the little pineapples. I'll leave links to these below. But Cupshe is just a great brand if you are looking to get some swimsuits. I got a few more from them, but those are my favorite. Really good quality, really great price point. So I might even pack my swimsuits in the bags that these come in. I might actually bring this black one. I feel like that one just like goes with everything. A pair of black flip-flops because they tend to go with everything. Okay, so in this bag I have all of my cords and chargers. And I want to show you guys how I kind of keep these organized and tidy. So I used to just use these things to kind of keep my cords together, but like this, it's really nice, really put together. So I love this idea. But for my headphones, I found that it would kind of ruin them. So if you look here, this little like indentation, that's what happened when I didn't clip it correctly. So I found these little twist ties off Amazon. I'll leave them listed below, and they kind of just twist around the cord and everything's nice and neat and put together. So that's how I tend to do it. I do still use these on thicker cords though, because I think they just look really great like that. But these come in all different sizes, so I love those. So this is a universal outlet. I knew I'd have to get one eventually, but what I really like about this is it has 4 USB imports. So I don't have to bring all of the like adapters. So I don't have to bring like these pieces, which will save me more room. I just like to keep them in this bag right here. Okay guys, so we're on to the smaller suitcase that I'm bringing with. So in this suitcase, I'm kind of bringing all my play clothes. Just like little things, like flannels are kind of my go-to. This one is from Express. And then you want to make sure that you pack a solid pair of jeans. And when I say solid, I mean jeans that do not have any holes or rips in them, because you will have to wear them at some point in time during training, and you just can't have holes in them, and you want to look professional anyway. So I am bringing that pair of jeans. These are just from American Eagle, and then I'm bringing a pair of black jeans and then a pair of distressed. I'm probably bringing too many jeans, but okay. So I'm also going to pack some fun things that I got from two companies. One is called Louboutin, one's called ROMWE. So this is just this really pretty like see-through shirt. I would obviously wear something under it, but I just love the detailing on it. If you can see like the embroidery. And then I'm going to bring this USA. I think this is really, really cute, and I love the olive green. I just love it. And then they had some fun shirts that they sent me. Kanye Attitude with Drake Feelings. I meant to mention, I found this like great, I don't mean to be blinding you, but if you guys have seen the Impression Vanity light up mirrors, I got this at TJ Maxx for $17. I have been wanting one, and it's like, it's not, I don't feel like it's gonna break. So you know when you go to places and you never know what the lighting or the mirror situation is gonna be for your makeup, so I thought I would get this, and it lights up. Yes. So I got that to bring with me. Okay, guys, so it's the next day. I didn't get a chance to finish filming yesterday. It just got way too dark, and I just don't have enough light in my room. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish showing you guys what I packed, because smaller suitcase. I just have my big fuzzy sweater. I like to roll my belt up like this because I feel like it takes a lot less space. I think that bringing a good coffee mug with you is essential, because when you're in training you drink so much coffee, and the Contigo ones don't leak. I'm bringing a little side satchel purse, and a great way to utilize the space in here is to put items in here. So I just have the glasses that I'm bringing with me in there. So that lint roller. This is the pair of shoes I'm bringing in case if I do stuff with my classmates. These are just little booties from Hinge. I got them from Nordstrom. A pair of gym shoes. I brought a leather jacket with me. I might take this out, but I just want a different jacket than that coat that I had showed you. And then these are all of the jeans and like going out clothes I showed you yesterday. And I decided to bring a pair of shorts. Who knows how warm it'll get. It's probably silly, but that's what I'm bringing. Another tip I want to give you guys, if you are bringing something that is breakable, you can throw it in a pair of socks like this. Doesn't take up any extra space, and it adds a little bit of protection for it. So I wanted to show you guys how I store my jewelry. So I just bring these little drawstring bags that you usually get with jewelry. I am bringing some pearl bracelets. I am bringing with this pearl cuff from the Peach Box. I am bringing with 2 pairs of stud earrings. These ones are just sparkly from Forever 21, and then these are just a pair of pearls. And I'm bringing with a pearl necklace, just for graduation day if I feel like wearing this might be a little bit more appropriate. Alright guys, so last but certainly not least, I want to show you what I'm bringing with my carry-on. So I'm checking those other 2 bags, but I'm bringing this with me on the plane. And I feel like everything in here is probably my most important things. So this bag is from Nordstrom. It's just a tote bag, so it's pretty spacious. It has quite a lot of room in here. Into training, you want to make sure that you buy some school supplies. I actually really love buying school supplies. That might make me weird, but I do really enjoy it. So I just, oops, I have some stuff in here. So I just bought a folder, and it's just all black, really simple, and a matching 5 subject notebook. So I bought those 2 things. I did a lot of writing when I was in training, so this is super essential to me. Then I just bought a huge pack of Sharpies, and I also bought the thinner Sharpies. I use Sharpies like crazy in school, so it's kind of essential to me. I also picked up a bunch of note cards. I need to pick up like 3 more of these ones, all plain white, and then I also got the bigger size ones. I got this really cute notebook from Marshall's, and it just says Home Sweet Home, and it has Illinois on the front. I got this because in case if I need to jot down notes that isn't like really like official notes that I want in my notebook to refer back to study, I can just jot them really quickly in here, and it won't mess up like my, perfect note-taking because I'm kind of like serious about my notes. Like I have it in a specific order, bullet points. I'm strange, like highlighting in order, so when I have just random notes jotted down, it can kind of throw me off. I'm starting to realize I sound really weird about this, but it's true. I just like aesthetically pleasing looking notes for me to stare at if I'm gonna be looking at them all day, every day. So I just grabbed this. I sound like a kook right now. So I am bringing a book with me on the plane to read, or just for any other time that I have downtime and I want something to do. I usually read books off of my phone, so you can get this on your phone, but I just had the regular copy because my mom said it was really good. So it's called 8 Ounces of Midnight. It's a pretty small book, so it's not hard to pack, but I just really want to start reading it. I'm bringing some hand sanitizer because I'm not trying to get sick. I just think that's kind of essential when you're traveling. Bringing some Kleenex. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I got this travel set by UGG. It just comes with a small little blanket and an eye mask, and I'm going to bring this with me just because when you are up all night studying, you want something, I feel like, that's comfortable, that you can kind of wrap around you. I'm a huge snuggle person, so I like to be comfy and snuggled up under blankets, and it makes me kind of feel like I'm more at home when I have like one of my soft blankets that I can bring with me that kind of smells like home. I have some more Kleenex, some gum, got some hair everywhere. Next thing, I keep this pouch full of just like my necessities if I get sick or something happens. So in here I have emergency, I threw in my Everyday Woman gummies, I have some Tums, I have Tide to Go, headphones, earplugs, Advil, Band-Aids. So these next 2 items were really fun for me to get. I got them off Etsy. I will leave these links down below because I am obsessed. So when I found out that I was going to mainline, I was like, yay, go me. I wanted to get a Louis Vuitton passport cover, but they are really expensive when you buy them like brand new off the site, and I wasn't really feeling it. And so I looked on Etsy and they had some there, and the quality, guys, is amazing. First, let me just get into it. So this is what the passport cover looks like. Sorry, I started chipping my nails last night. And it's a little bit bigger than your actual passport, but that's okay because I really like that it's a little bit bigger, because then you can also like fit some more stuff in there, like some documents, like your boarding pass or whatever. So then I also got a little Louis Vuitton keychain from them. I have a Apple Watch band from them coming in too from that same Etsy site, but just look at the quality of this. It's just so nice. So I hope that this video wasn't too long. I'm really, really sorry if it was, but there was a lot of stuff. It's 6 weeks, guys. So for those of you who are going to training, congratulations. I am so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. Let's get through this together. But I will see you guys in my next video. If you're new to my channel, thank you again for coming and watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!